Hey Jace, happy Tuesday. We have a lot of announcements for you today.
Court warming is next week, so we have a lot to cover for that.
Also some coverage about our Kansas City Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl.
And some sports updates and another great weather report.
Let's head to the show. What is going on, Jays? I'm Janae Moultrie.
And I'm Brady Mayer, and this is KLHS.
Brady, I'm sure you know about court since you are a nominee.
Yes, Janae, but for those who don't know, next week is court warming week.
Last week, the seniors voted for their choices for court nominees, and the list was recently announced.
Congrats to the King nominees:
Jackson Herman,
Cage Linger,
Brady Mayer,
Grant Littrell,
Luke Smith,
Alec Rajacob,
Jeremiah Morgan,
Ian Wooldridge,
Graham Maddox,
Ryan Roush,
and Grant Owen.
and congrats to our Queen nominees:
Shania Atkinson,
Olivia Cotton,
Bonnie Fordyce,
Paige Hodges,
Regan Mills,
Olivia Peetham,
Allison Pilsel,
Sydney Zellick,
Keegan Ward,
Ariana Strauss.
and Aubrey Fleckel.
All of this court stuff doesn't stop there, however. We have Spirit Days that will be announced tomorrow for next week.
I can't wait for court week next week. Even though there won't be a game since everything going on with COVID, we are going to make the most out of what we got.
That's right, Janae, but wow, that was a lot of announcements.
That was Brady, but can we talk about our Kansas City Chiefs for a second?
Yes, I can't believe we're going back to the Super Bowl for a second year in a row. Let's head over to Allie Collier to hear about how students feel about the Chiefs making it back to the Super Bowl.
What is going on, Liberty Blue Jays? It is good news for all of those Chiefs fans out there. We're going to our second Super Bowl in a row. Miss Ndaya, what are your thoughts about it?
I am obviously very, very excited for this. I think it's so exciting to get to do this back-to-back. It has been a long time before this has happened.
Indeed, it has been super fun to watch. Any plans for the Super Bowl this year?
Well, I actually play on the Chiefs drumline, and last year, I don't know if you remember this KLHS episode, but I was a little salty. I didn't get to go, so hopefully this year they take us along. But with COVID, I don't know yet, so we'll see.
And it's really cool that you get to play on the drumline, and I'm really jealous of that. So, well, I do hope you get to play on the drumline this year, and go Chiefs. For KLHS, my name is Allie Collier, signing off.
Thank you, Allie. Now on to local sports news. Our Sapphires had a big weekend last weekend.
That's right, the Sapphires captured the regional dance title on Saturday at Lee Summit North. They earned the overall high point scores from the day out of the 36 teams that competed. Way to go, ladies.
Unfortunately, last Friday, Staley beat Liberty for the CW Stessman Tournament Championship. But Luke Stubbs got all-tournament team, and JVM Byers got the Stessman Leadership Award. The guys will look to bounce back tonight against the Blue Springs Wildcats at 7 p.m. You can watch it live on our KLHS YouTube stream or on ESPN3.
Speaking of the Blue Springs Wildcats, your Lady Jays basketball team played them last night. Unfortunately, the girls were not able to come out on top. But considering the talent they were going up against in Jada Williams and company, they held strong, drawing within 4 points multiple times in the last 5 minutes of the game. And a big reason they were able to keep this game in reach was due to the fact that the Lady Jays put Williams into foul trouble with three fouls just in the first half.
The Lady Jays will look to bounce back this weekend. The game originally scheduled for Friday against crosstown rival Liberty North is being rescheduled due to quarantine in North's program.
And some other sports news from around LHS. Spring sports are just over a month away. One of those spring sports, of course, is baseball. So let's head over to Paige Robinson, who has some more information about baseball.
Due to COVID, last year our spring sports were canceled. Thankfully, this year we are able to have a season. I talked to Mr. Clark, who is one of our assistant baseball coaches for varsity, to give us more details about the season and how it will be looking. The coaches and athletes are all being very careful and clean to make sure that they are all staying safe.
I think we're pretty optimistic. seeing all the other sports go on this year, I think we've got a pretty good shot of doing it. Over the last couple months, obviously, we've learned a lot of things with social distancing and how to, keep ourselves clean and healthy and making a safe environment and control what we can control.
To prepare for the season, they are having workouts and they have been working hard in our new turf room, but they are making sure to still distance people.
Prepare for the season, we're going through our off-season workouts right now, so we're really fortunate. We had some really good weather in the fall where we were able to be outside and work a lot of fielding components. Now with the colder weather, we've moved into the inside program, so using the turf room, very, very healthy, staying away from everybody 6 feet and that sort of thing, wear a mask.
Many of the coaches are excited to coach again because last year it was very hard getting their season canceled.
I am probably most excited just to coach again and to be around kids. Last season was pretty difficult and hard and emotional.
This has been Paige Robinson signing off from KLHS.
Thank you for that wonderful package, Paige.
In other news, we are excited to invite you to the grand reopening of the LMC this Wednesday. The space isn't perfect yet, but we can't wait to show you around. Check out the flyer below for all of the details.
Liberty Public Schools is excited to invite all staff and students and families to participate in the 2020-2021 LPS Diversity Festival, virtual edition during the week of January 25th through the 29th.
Explore and celebrate how diversity, equity, and inclusion define what it means to be an LPS graduate. Each day beginning Monday morning, January 25th, new content will be added corresponding to the LPS graduate profile themes listed on the Diversity Festival webpage.
The entire site will be available the following week, February 1st through the 5th additionally.
That was a lot of information, so I feel like we should head over to our amazing weatherman, Calvin Wager, to hear about the weather this week.
What's up, Jays? Calvin here with your daily weather report. It was a little icy coming into school today. Today, it looks like a high of 28 and a low being 21. Tomorrow looks like a high of being 28 and a low of being 18. The rest of the week will be coming into really cold weather. Bundle up, Jays. This has been Calvin Major, signing off from KLHS.
Thank you for that amazing weather report, Calvin. Always my favorite part of the show. That is all the announcements we have for you today.
Now, if everyone could please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. From KLHS, this has been Allie Reese, Allie Collier, Paige Robinson, Calvin Wager, and the rest of our amazing production crew. I'm Brady Mayer.
And I'm Janae Moultrie.
Have a terrific Tuesday, Jays.